How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map update for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Eureka Farms. And currently there is a history of a new save game being required. Please take note of where you've started your save game in comparison to the changelogs available. If your current save game is prior to the changelog that requires a new save game, then do not update your save file unless you are willing to potentially break your current save. This is for changelog 1.1.0.0, and it reads: fix issue with plowing and fertilizing fields. Fix duplicate tree issue. Reduce the amount of trees on map. Added BGA. Added rye, millet, lavender, carrot, and onion. Added lavender oil pallet and oil processing plant to the oil processing plant. Added jam factory to store. Input grapes and strawberries. Output grape jam and strawberry jam. Various visual floating fixes. Added Homer Pterodos multi-fruit to map. Added clover and alfalfa with bales. Added soybean straw and bale. Canola can now leave as straw swath. Updated animal food as follows: cows 1 forage, 2 dry grass windrow, alfalfa windrow, dry clover windrow, 3 grass windrow, alfalfa windrow, clover windrow, 4 silage. Sheep 1 grass windrow, dry grass windrow, alfalfa windrow, dry alfalfa windrow, clover windrow, and dry clover windrow. Pigs 1 maize, sorghum, millet, 2 wheat, barley, 3 soybean, canola, sunflower, rye, 4 potatoes, sugar beet, carrot, onion. Chickens 1 maize, rye, millet, 2 wheat, barley, sorghum, oat, 3 sunflower. Horses 1 oat, sorghum, 2 dry grass windrow, dry alfalfa windrow, dry clover windrow, 3 carrots. Mixer wagon 1 dry grass windrow, dry alfalfa windrow, dry clover windrow, 2 silage, 3 soybean straw, a straw soybean straw. Or I think that's 2 separate. So 3 is straw and then space soybean straw. 4 mineral feed. Pig food 1 maize, sorghum, millet, 2 wheat, barley, 3 soybean, canola, sunflower, rye, 4 potato, sugar beet, carrot, onion. New save required. So let's start at the top and work our way down. So starting with number 1, fix issue with plowing and fertilizing fields. So I'm not exactly sure what the issue was with the plowing, but you can see here, my field here, number 7, is needing plowing. Got a plow on the back of the big New Holland here. And let's see what it does. So my hope, yep, you can see it's taken away the plow state, or needing plow. So I think it's working. At least that portion of it. Let's see, fix duplicate trees, reduce the amount of trees on the map, added BGA, which you can see there in the background. So if we take a look, if you purchase farmland number 21 for $90,492, you can see right here, biogas plant, and all this appears. Now you can sell this off again. You can see it disappears, and so does all of the inputs right there. So let's go ahead and buy that. We now own the biogas plant, and you have access to it as a production. Added rye, millet, lavender, carrot, and onions. So if we go here under the crops, whoops. So we've got lavender, rye, millet, carrot, and onion. Added lavender oil pallets to oil processing plant. So the oil processing plant is down here. There it is. And we'll go ahead and buy this for $80,000. And you can see, takes the normal sunflower, canola, and olives, but also lavender is in here as well to make lavender oil. Let's see. Added jam factories to store. So it's not actually placed on the map as best as I could tell. But let's go back to the main farm. and we will take a look in the buy menu. So under productions, scroll all the way to the right, and you have the oil mill, that's the modified one we just reviewed, and the jam factory. Now we'll place this, right there. Why not? For 80,000. And if we take a look right here, so we put in strawberries and we get strawberry jam. Put in grapes, get grape jam. That's it. That's a bare basic, nice little production point. Something to do with strawberries and grapes that you don't normally get. Let's see. Various visual floating fixes. Added Homer Pterodas multi-fruit to map. So if we look under mods and DLCs, it should be in here. Here we go. Multi-fruit. So you have the ability to use this for sugar beets, potatoes, carrots, and onions. Same thing with the this is a T430 and this is a T440. What is the difference between these two? Oh, a little bit of horsepower and maybe size. Oh, and design too. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it now. Okay, and then you got the headers here for the various attachments. You got the sugar beet, the potato, the carrots, the onions, and then a trailer. Let's see, added clover and alfalfa bales. Alfalfa with bales. So if we come here, you can see down here, alfalfa and clover are a part of the map now. Is it actually on here anywhere? Nope. Actually, okay, carrots are on here. And onions. What about millet? Millet's there. So you know what, let's go take a look at some of these. So let's go here. So this one's carrot. That's okay, that's cool. And then over here was the I don't remember what one this one was. Was this the millet or the onion? A little bit further than I thought it was going to be. Okay, here we go. That's onion. Almost looks like green onion. Like the small little green onions. What else was there around here? Was there, wasn't rye. Millet. Okay, let's go here. Alright, nice. And was there any other... So we got millets, carrots, we saw onions, we saw... And that's... Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that's on here right now. Added soybean straw and bales. So let's see. Canola can now leave a straw swath. Updated animals. Now this is the big one. So we're going to start with the cows. So we're going to go through each one of the pens that we have because we have them all here. We're going to add at least one animal per pen so we can kind of see what we got going on here. All right, so it says for cows, 1 forage. So I believe that's referring to the TMR, the 125%. So you actually get a little bit of an additional bonus if you make TMR. Number 2 is dry grass windrow, dry alfalfa windrow, and dry clover windrow. So that to me, where it says hay, is supposed to be grass, alfalfa. I'm sorry, hay, alfalfa, or clovers. Number 3 is grass, and that just says grass windrow, alfalfa windrow, and clover windrow. And then last one is silage. So you can get 100% for your cows if you just do the hay, dry alfalfa, or dry clover. Then you have the grass, alfalfa, and clover under grass. So that's now 80%. And then silage, another 20%, give you 100%. So you can do that, but if you do the TMR, you get that 25% bonus for your production. So they'll produce just a little bit more than what you're kind of expecting. Now the next one is sheep. So let's check them out. Let's go back to the map. Where are the sheep? Right here. Down here. Okay. So this one is just one line item, as you can see, grass 100% there on the screen, but it says grass windrow, dry grass windrow, alfalfa windrow, dry alfalfa windrow, clover windrow, and dry clover windrow. So it will take both the grass and hay, alfalfa, dry alfalfa, clover, and dry clover as part of the inputs for this. And we can also confirm this if we go to the animals. We were under cows. You can see down there at the bottom right where it gives you all the various kind of inputs. And you know what? Let me just see something. Just be 100% certain. I do not have enough money. There we go. Oops. Where did I get that space back? Now I just want to make sure that this is like not just... Okay, so this is the one cow. Here's the other one. This is the one I just placed down. And here, let's do a whole scene because we know. There we go. We'll be able to distinguish it between the two pens. So this is the one we started out with. Yeah, so this is, yep, exactly the same. And you can see the various inputs on the food is going to be exactly the same. All right, let's do pigs. Oh, can I not sell? Gonna need a little extra money for the pigs and the rest of the animals. So we got pigs. Where are the pigs? There's the pigs right here. Let's buy us a pig. Here we go. So here it says number 1, maize, sorghum, and millet. So base food is number 1, and that's going to be 50%, and you can put in maize, sorghum, or millet. Then you have number 2, grain, 25%, so that's 75%. That is your wheat or barley. Number 3 is your protein, that's 20%, so it gets us up to what? That's 95% right there. Yes, 95%. And protein contains soybean, canola, sunflower, and rye. So you can do a combination of any one of those. And then lastly, root crops, that's number 4, and that's potatoes, sugar beets, carrots, and onions for 5%. And that gets you the 100% production for your pigs. Next one is chickens. So let's go to chickens right here. Okay, chickens. All right, so number 1 is the base food at 60%. That is your maize, rye, and millet. So this is actually a big difference right here. Is not only have we seen kind of the various different like input differences for each of these categories, but these are generally pretty well-known categories for the individual animals that we've seen so far. But chickens, that one's really different because normally chickens is just one like base food or grain, and that's 100%. This one's actually broken up quite a bit. So chickens, number 1 base food is maize, rye, and millet. So corn, rye, or millet is base food. That's 60%. Then you have your grain, which is number 2, wheat, barley, sorghum, and oats. That's 20%. You're up to 80% right there. And then lastly is sunflowers for 20%. So you have to come up now with multiple different products for your chickens here. So it's not just a straightforward, like, boom, 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 you're done. You just get a thing of wheat and throw it in there and you're done kind of thing. It's not that simple anymore. Now we have horses. Horses are here. And there we go. Now horses, let's see. Number one is base food. That's 57%. So that is your oat and your sorghum that can go in there. The next one under hay is 38%. Wow, these are some funky percentages. Let's see. So that gives you a total of 95%, which makes sense because roots. Oh, wow, root crops are here. Oh, carrots. That's why. Okay. So number two is under hay. You got your dry grass windrow, which is your hay, dry alfalfa windrow, and dry clover windrow. So you can put in either any one of those three products for hay. And then lastly, root crop is carrots. So there we go. That's good for horses. Mixer wagon. Let's go ahead and take a look at a mixer wagon just real quick. Up here. Just get a cheapo. And let's go up to the shop here. Alright, so once we get close to it and hooked up, alright, you see all this stuff that pops up there. So, mixer wagon. Number one, where it gives you the symbol of the hay, that will be accepting dry grass windrow, dry alfalfa windrow, and dry clover. So you got your hay, your dry alfalfa, and your dry clover as the input for the first line item there. And just to make sure, you can see here on this screen all the various inputs that these now accept down there at the bottom right hand corner. Next one is your silage, and that's only silage, so the silage symbol there. And you have to get within the green bar within those two little triangles there. So up in the top left corner, if we're focused on just the line for hay, or in this case it'd be hay, dry alfalfa, and dry clover, when you start inputting your product in there, you'll see a bar that appears. And when you add a new product, you'll see the bar sliding, going across there. And to make TMR, you have to keep everything within the two triangles to make your TMR. Now, the next line item, which is shown by the symbol for the straw, that will accept straw and soybean straw. And again, if we look at this, soybean straw, which looks like normal straw, as we can see there, but it is its own product. And we can prove that by coming down here. So you can see straw is right here. But then we come down. Soybean straw looks exactly the same symbol, just a different product on this. And then the last line on is just mineral feed. So you can have a combination of I believe any two products on that list there to be able to make TMR as long as you keep the bars within the triangles. And if you do that, you make TMR. Easy peasy. But you can do any combination of those four lines and any of the products that it will accept. And then lastly, wait, did we do? Wait a minute, I'm confused. Pig food? I'm confused right now. So there's the line for pigs, and we already did that, but then there's the line for pig food. Is there a pig food mixer in this? We are going to discover this. Hold on. Or maybe it's saying that if you have pig food, then... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything specific. It's not like a pig food mixer in productions? No. So I think what it's saying here is that if you were to purchase pig food or make pig food, it would represent any one of these line items, which is number 1, maize, sorghum, millet, number 2, wheat and barley, number 3, soybeans, canola, sunflower, and rye, and number 4, potatoes, sugar beet, carrot, and onion. So I think that's what sugar beet will count towards for your pig. So basically just fulfills all the pig's needs from what we previously discussed here under pigs. So just it'll fulfill all those kind of thing. I think that's what they're getting at there. But that, yeah, that should be the entire update log. That is changelog 1.1.0.0. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.